Welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. We're doing an unboxing of Wizkids' latest release for their Dice Masters game. The set is Age of Ultron. For those who don't know what Dice Masters is, it's... how do I describe this? I'm going to describe it the way that's probably going to piss off a whole bunch of people. I describe the game as it's Magic the Gathering with a deck building component. So basically, you pick a bunch of heroes, and you roll dice, and based off the dice and what you get is what you can do, and you buy more dice and you add it to your rolls. That's basically the game in a nutshell. And then you go and you can attack your opponent, you try to bring down their life. Cards have certain abilities, you have all kinds of crazy combos. That's the game. So really, to me, if someone who's played Magic pretty much since the beginning, though stopped a long time ago, and also very familiar with the deck building games, to me, it's a combo of the two, and that's a compliment because, you know, deck builder is a fantastic type of game. Magic's been around for a really, really long time, so, you know, that's not a bad thing to be compared to. So when we're going to open it up, we're going to show off the cards and the dice that you get, and describe the game a little bit, maybe. We're definitely going to do some playthrough videos at some point, and show it off. So, this release came out, like a week or two ago, or so-ish. That's what you get. First is you get your rules. The rules are fairly long. I mean, the game, it's a lot easier than you probably think, or than it seems like it. You do need to have a kind of this like play sheet to actually play the game, which takes you through everything, and it has a lot of examples, which is pretty helpful. So the biggest thing, though, is what does this set come with? First, don't eat the pack. Don't eat the gel pack. So the game comes with these really kind of chintzy, flimsy bags for you to put your dice in, so you can pick them blindly. You can use any bags. You don't necessarily need to use these, but, you know, it comes with the game, so you can't really complain. So there's a couple types of dice, and we're going to kind of separate these ones. Probably should have done this a little bit sooner, or maybe not mix them up quite as much. So first there's these action dice. So there's action cards that you can play. You have these colored dice. In this set you get green, yellow, kind of like a maroon reddish, and a blue. You and your opponents are going to basically pick two colors each. You don't want to use the same colors, and yeah, so you get, of course, those. It comes with every single set. There's nothing really super special about that, except other than what cards you get. So let's actually open this up. These don't really matter much at all. We have the sets. Let's actually let's describe the action cards first. So here's all the action cards that you get. We get Assemble. Cost is 5. You search your bag for a character die and field it at level 1 for free. Teamwork. Repeat this effect for another affiliated character. That's pretty cool. Cost of 4. We've got Call Them Out. Target opposing character die must block a character die of your choice this turn. 4. This is Coordinated Strike. It's basic action. Deal 3 damage to target character die. Teamwork is repeat this effect if you have at least 2 active characters with the same team affiliation. We've got Enslavement. We'll maybe try to get these a little bit closer so you can read them yourselves. KO up to 2 targeted sidekicks. If you can get 3 stars, you deal 1 damage to your opponent for each sidekick KO'd by this card. We've got Hulk Out. 1 target character die gains Overcrush until end of turn. And if you get 1 star or 2 star, the character also gets +1 attack. We have Infiltrate. Infiltrate, a target character gets +3 defense and gains 1 team affiliation of your choice until end of turn. We have Nasty Plot. Draw 2 dice and put them into your prep area. Ready to Rocket. Target character die gets +2 attack until end of turn. Another target character gets +2 attack until end of turn if it is affiliated with the first target. We have surprise attack. Deal 1 damage to one target character die, or deal 2 damage instead. And the oppression begins. KO all character dice with a fielding cost of 0. If you get 3 stars, or 1 or 2 stars, those characters go to the used pile instead of the prep area. Alright, so those are all the basic actions you get. The big thing will be the characters. So, for those who don't know, basically, each player, the set, which is nice, comes enough with for 2 players to play. You each get 8 dice, so these basic dice is what you start off with. So, your first turn, you roll 4 dice, and then you figure out what you can do with those 4 dice. So, like, this would be a sidekick that you can use, and then you would be able to buy things with these dice based off of what they show. That's basically the game, and then your next turn you roll that, and then you put the dice all back in your bag when you're out of dice, plus whatever dice you bought during those rolls. Hence the deck building component, and I will argue that it's very much a deck building game. Alright, we've got, up first, Black Widow's got 3 versions of her, as most sets seems to do, or all the sets seem to do. First is Black Widow can't be blocked unless your opponent spins down one of their character dice. I was playing against that today. It was kind of a pain in the ass. Next, we've got Team Watch. When you feel the character who shares an affiliation with Black Widow can't be blocked by only one character die this turn. And then we've got Black Widow can only be blocked by sidekicks. So that's the Black Widow card. And Black Widow is that die and those symbols. Generally, the die are 012, 022, and 123. So that's Black Widow. Next, we've got another Captain America. 3 versions. We have the Super Soldier, cost 4. While active, prevents all but 1 damage to you from any action or character abilities. First Avenger is while active, whenever you take non-combat damage, spin this character up 1 level. Also gain 1 life if it's got the star. And then finally, while active, each time you take non-combat damage, deal 1 damage to an opponent. The stats are 153, which has a star, 154 with no star, and then 255 with a star. A little bit kind of an expensive character, but pretty powerful. Again, I was playing against that one this afternoon as well. To show off the symbols. There we go. Alright, next we've got Hawkeye. Playing off the character's history a little bit. Hawkeye, formerly Ronin. When fielded, an opponent gains 2 life. Got Clint, Team Watch. When you feel the character who shares an affiliation with Hawkeye, deal 1 damage to an opposing character die. And then finally, when this character attacks, choose an opposing character die who must either block Hawkeye or take 2 damage. Opponent's choice. Stats are 031, 032, and 134. Max of 4 of those. The cost is 2, 3, and 3. I'm going to show those stats, or the dice. Rather appropriate targets. Next up, we've got the Hulk. Of course, the 3 different versions. We've got Smash. Hulk can only attack alone. Cost of 5. Cost of 6. Team Watch. When you field a character who shares an affiliation with Hulk, Hulk gains Overcrush until end of your turn. And Overcrush, and then if Hulk attacks and is not blocked, spin him down 1 level. If you do, he does not move to the used pile. So that's kind of cool. Very expensive, 657. The stats are 146, 267, 388. He's a beast of a figure. I was playing against him as well. Basically, the person I played against used their Age of Ultron set against me. Show off those. The radiation symbol, rather appropriate for the character. Next, we've got Iron Man. Just a cost of 3. Cost of 4 with Team Watch. When you field the character who shares an affiliation with Iron Man gets +1 attack until end of turn. And then when Iron Man attacks, you must pay. You may pay a energy to give him +2 attack until end of turn. If you get a star, he gains +3 instead. His stats are 1-4-3, and that's got a star. 1-4-4, no star, and then 2-6-4 is the final. Max of 4 of those. And to show that off, he's got the arc reactor. That. Next we've got Thor, and it's the new Thor. Costs are 5, 6, and 6. So this one, nothing to her. Thor, Goddess of Thunder. Every time Thor takes damage, reduce the damage by 1. Then we've got Thor can't be targeted by opposing action dice that would target one character. The stats for this Thor are 1-4-5, 2-5-6, and 3-6-8. Another pretty beefy character. Expensive with the 5.66, but could be worth it. And show this off. We've got Thor's helm as the symbol. Next up, we've got Ultron. 3 versions of Ultron. We have Bringing Order. When fielded, capture an opposing character die with a fielding cost of 0. Return it at the end of turn. The Peacekeeper Gone Wrong. When Ultron is blocked, capture all blocking character dice, return them at the end of turn. Global, you can pay the 2 fists to force an opposing character to block a character die of your choice this turn. And then we've got Creation. When fielded, capture a target non-villain character die, return it at the end of turn. Costs there are 5, 5, and 6. The stats are 1-5-4, 2-6-6, and 3-7-7. And that's die. Of course, has Ultron shown on it. And finally, what many will say is probably the breakout star of the Age of Ultron film, the Vision. First, we've got Phasing. Vision gets +2 attack when blocked by a non-villain character die for cost of 3. That's pretty good. When fielded, deal 2 damage to a non-villain character die. If that would KO the character, put it in the used pile. Cost of 4. And then Negotiator. When you field a character who shares an affiliation with Vision, deal 1 damage to a non-villain character die. That's the Negotiator. Vision stats are 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4, and 2, 4, and 5. And then finally, his die looks like it has him on it. So that's what you get for roughly about $20. You get the starter set. The starter set has enough for 2 players to start playing. Of course, you're going to want to get boosters along the way to kind of build up your ability to play. It's a fun game. As I said, I feel like it's a cross between Magic and a deck building game. Feel free to flame me in the comments. I'm going to keep on saying you're wrong if you disagree, but whatever, to each their own. It's a fun game. It's nice, guys, a collectible aspect of it. There's organized play. The people I played with today at Victory Comics were really nice. Yeah, so this is the Age of Ultron Dice Master set from Wizkids. It's in stores now. Go and check it out. Highly recommend it. So thanks for watching. This is Graphic Policy Television and GPTV. I'm Brett. You can, of course, catch us every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on YouTube, all at Graphic Policy. We keep it nice and consistent. Again, thanks for watching. Keep rolling those die, and keep it geeky.